Every week it's always like Facebook is my challenge. That's alright. I love it. I'm glad to be here with you. So hello everybody. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. It is chilly where I'm at in the world. So yeah, let's get started. Happy winter solstice, everybody, and Capricorn season, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all the things, right? All the things. I'm so excited to just be here with you all and sharing in this beautiful energy. The winter solstice is upon us here in the northern hemisphere. Summer solstice, obviously, in the southern hemisphere. But the days are getting longer. We're going to have more light come into the world. And of course, that's a wonderful thing, right? We're bringing more light energy into the space. We are opening our hearts. We're manifesting. I had an amazing download come through yesterday. And I downloaded this beautiful abundance activation. And we really did some deep inner work, clearing out blocks and restrictions and healing. And I mean, some of the distorted beliefs that were just attached to us and within our energetic field really needed to go, right? And I mean, the deep work that came in, I'm so grateful to the angels and to the guys always for being here with us and supporting us. But though it was a lot, it was really intense. So I was just super excited to be able to get that, to be a conduit of energy for all of that, and have those beautiful wealth and abundance and prosperity codes be activated with us to really cleanse out all of the blocks and the fears and the worries and the limitations that have been attached to us and attached to our DNA. It was really deep cellular work, So super excited about that. So before we begin, let me open up the space. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, for being here with me and everyone in the collective. Thank you for bringing forth messages of the highest and greatest good, putting everyone on our highest and greatest timeline. Thank you for revealing to us exactly what it is we need to know, activate, step into what blessings are coming into our world, what miracles, what does this beautiful winter solstice have to offer us, what does the energy of this new moon, this super new moon in Capricorn have to offer us, as well as this Capricorn stellium, right? The sun is in Capricorn, Mercury and Venus, I believe, are in Capricorn, and so I just ask for beautiful messages to come through to the collective, help to serve us the highest and greatest good, show us tangible ways to be able to move forward, and just speak into our hearts. So thank you. And so it is. Ashe and amen. I call forth our angels and guides and our teams of light to just be here and support us and to step forward. So it's a brand new week. Well, not really a brand new week, but we do this on Thursday. So it's a brand new energy week for us. We have the new moon, and we have a super new moon in Capricorn, right? And Capricorn is the sure-footed go. So although it can be kind of like a slow-moving energy, you know, when that energy comes, it's kind of like the Knight of Pentacles in the Tarot. It might be slow-moving, but it comes through safe, secure, and solid, right? So expect, oh, look at all the beautiful birds. Birds are messengers, right? And they're just flying by. So expect messages to be coming in, expect heightened communications to be coming in, but also expect to receive answers and guidance and downloads that are going to help you to receive your manifestations in a very tangible way. We're doing this energy check-in, right, on the 22nd of December, and it's a 12-22-22 day. Manifestations are happening like this, right? Good, bad, or indifferent. Doesn't matter if you believe in the law of attraction, the law of cause and effect, karma. Whether you believe it or not, it is what it is, right? It's like gravity. Gravity doesn't need you to believe in it in order for it to work. It is the same thing. So we want to just be cognizant of the energies that we're putting out into the collective right now and make sure, hey, you know, what I think about, I bring about. So am I happy with the things that I've been seeing? Because as within, so without, right? So if I'm seeing chaos and kind of fuckery and a whole bunch of distortion within my personal life and I don't like it, guess what? I got to start doing a little bit of inner work in order for the outer world to look a little bit differently. And Capricorn is here to really support that. Capricorn is one of the most self-motivated signs there is within the zodiac, right? Capricorns get things done. I know a lot of really amazing Capricorns, and they are no joke. They're about their money, they're about their stability, they're about their foundation, right? They look good, they smell good, they show up good, they're on it. It's not really an energy where you're going to get all the fluff and emotions and, the hugs and kisses and roses and stuff. It's not really their love language necessarily, but their love language can be very practical, like let me put oil in your car, or let me direct you to a financial advisor to help get yourself in order, things like that, right? Things like that. I love this Capricorn energy. And we have a Capricorn stellium going on today, right? And a stellium is when you have 3 or more planets within the same sign. So we have Venus in Capricorn right now. Again, Venus is in charge of love, right? So this isn't going to be like the roses and candy kind of love. This is practical love, right? Like, hey, let me help you paint your garage, like I'll pick your kid up after school or whatever, like these are the little things that are going on. Tangible, solid, secure, stable energy coming in. Capricorn energy also, because it is so tangible, because it is so grounded, and because it does kind of get us motivated, this is a great energy to end the year with and start the year with, right? Because we're going to end the year hitting the ground running, right? We're going to end the year with things in place and structures and values, and just having things really in alignment, right, for our highest and greatest good. And we're taking that momentum with us into the new year, right? So what do you want your world to look like in the next 3 to 6 months, right? What are you calling in to your experience and into your life in 2023, right? How are we ending 2022 so that we can step forward into 2023 on our highest and greatest good, right? Literally your highest and greatest timeline. What does that look like to you? We have the beautiful solstice energy as well. The days are getting longer, right? More light is coming in. That means you're going to have access to more light codes, to more messages, to more blessings coming into your world at this time. Again, this manifestation energy is really, really heightened. So you really want to be clear about what it is you want. And I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, I want more money. Cool, I can give you $1 right now and it's more money than you had because you just got $1, but is that really what you want? No, right? Like, what do you want? I want to bring in $10,000 a month in my business. I want to be debt free. I want to move to a home where my children are in a great school zone and, have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. Like, be very, very clear about what it is. New moons are always about manifestations, right? And new beginnings. So we have a Capricorn new moon coming in. We have the winter solstice coming, which is the gateway to more blessings and manifestations coming in. And Jupiter just went into Aries, right? Which is, again, it's like, I want to say like a 1 point in Aries. And Aries starts off the zodiac, right? It's like the beginning of the zodiac. So you have all this energy kind of like amplified and magnified that are helping you with these new beginnings. What does that new beginning look like to you? That is the energy that we're working with right now, right? How can we bless ourselves and then allow that to be a ripple effect to our communities and our cultures and the world at large, right? As you heal, as you do the inner work, guess what? You heal your family, right? 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. So our ancestors have been coming up big time to really support us in doing this healing and clearing. I've been getting a lot of ancestral messages, actually, where they've just kind of been like apologizing, right? Like, kind of like, hey, sorry for setting you up, good luck with fixing it. We got you, we know you're going to hold it down, and then a lot of you here, it's just, you're doing the deep work, right? And it's not easy. It's not easy to have all the stuff from your life kind of being brought up to the surface and you're kind of having to deal with it all at once, right? And it's like, you're looking left, you're looking right, and it's like the hits keep coming and it almost feels like, a shit show at times, right? It can be really overwhelming. But it's not, right? We want to clear out the old and get ready for the new. So many of you may be experiencing what we call like tower moments in the tarot, right? Where it seems like everything is falling apart. But we're really breaking apart these structures and moving away from that old energy so we can move forward to something bigger and something greater. That's where we're at today. And that's super powerful. So be really clear about it. Just saw 11:11 on the clock. So again, more activations, more awakenings, new beginnings. What does your happily ever after look like? as you're ending this year and as we're moving into the next year, what does your happily ever after look like? And what are some true action steps that you can take in order to make this happen? Right? And I'm not talking about like you need to have like the whole game plan and all 100 steps and do it. That's unrealistic. I'm talking like, what's one thing you can do today to get it in order? And maybe the one thing you can do today is just writing it down. Right? Writing down, sorry. You look a little blurry over there. Hold on 1 second, guys. One of my cameras is blurry. I have freaking dragon's blood burning it, so I feel like it blurred up my camera. So sorry about that. But what's one small action step you can take, right? Maybe that action step is just writing down what your happily ever after is going to look like. And I mean, I'm talking like really clear. You know, like, what does that look like in regards to your health? What does that look like in regards to your living situation? What does that look like in terms of your career or your business? What does that look like in terms to your relationships, whether that's familial or platonic or intimate, right? What about the relationship with yourself? How can you love yourself more? How can you honor yourself more at this time, right? Beautiful, powerful energies really amplified at this time to help us get things going, right? This is more so than just praying and wishing and hoping like this. No, we're going to put the energy out there. We're going to pray big, bold prayers. We're going to give it to the Most High, knowing that nothing is impossible for the Most High God. And then we're going to get that download and we're going to take action on it, right? And sometimes the downloads that you get aren't going to be clear to you, right? In the logical human sense, I will say that, right? Sometimes the download might be like, hey, let me go to freaking, I don't know, Arby's and like grab a sandwich or something, right? Now, what does that have to do with you trying to manifest $1 million, right? You're being guided to go to Arby's. You're completely confused. You're like, okay, I'm just going to get up and go. The key here is following your intuition even when it doesn't make sense to the logical mind. And that's the trick, right? That's the trick. It's trusting the intuition when it comes. Trusting the messages when they're coming in. Trusting the guidance that you're receiving even when it doesn't make sense, right? That's what we want to do right now. Why am I going to Arby's when I just sat down with the Most High and I'm trying to create this $1 million business, right? And then maybe you go to Arby's and you run into somebody you haven't seen for a while, right? And they're like, oh my God, I was just thinking about you, and what are you working on these days? And then you have a conversation and they know the right investor for you, or they give your phone number to someone who's going to help you, or they know about a class, or maybe this is the person that you're meant to work with, right? Or maybe you overhear a name while you're on the line in Arby's of someone that you hadn't thought of in a while, and they're like, oh my God, you know what, I should reach out to that person on Facebook, or I should text them. However it may work out, right? This is about trusting your inner guidance and trusting that voice. We've been doing a lot of deep inner healing work in this collective, and it has not been easy. It has not been easy. It's not easy to deal with the shadow and the trauma and the drama and the pains of our past, whether that is directly from our lifetime and our own life choices, or the things that we've kind of had to deal with from our ancestors, or even from the people around us, right? Not all of us had great childhoods, right? And our parents did the best that they could for where they were at, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they knew what they were doing, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, they were raised with this energy of love. So many of us were raised with fear and ego kind of being the foundation on the decisions that we make, right? And so we really want to just, one, honor and respect and be grateful for the people that did raise us, right? However they did it, and take that information and do better, right? When you know better, you do better. And so now we have a chance. Hi, my beloveds. Thank you for joining. Hi, Jamie. I love you. Now we have a chance to look at these structures and look at it and go, you know what? That doesn't feel good to me, right? That doesn't make sense to me. It's almost like being given a puzzle, right? And somebody put all the pieces together and you're looking at the picture and it's like, oh, okay. And then the puzzle falls apart, right? We have this moment, this tower moment where the puzzle falls apart and it hits the ground. All the pieces go shattering. And now you don't know what to do. But the puzzle was created with someone who didn't have the picture. So they did the best that they could trying to make the pieces work. But they didn't actually have the picture. And now here you are being gifted the picture of what that's supposed to look like. This is it. This is what a heart looks like, right? And so now you have a picture of a beautiful heart, and you're like, oh, wow. And so now you're able to take those same puzzle pieces and put them back together, but now you get to put them back correctly, right? Now you get to put them back in the right place, and now the picture is complete. That is the gift that you're being given right now. You have the opportunity to see the picture. You have the opportunity to put things together and to structure it the right way, and then to have that foundation and to share it with others. All right? It's a really powerful time, guys. It's a really powerful time. So we are so loved and we are so supported, and I know that it's not easy. I speak to clients all the time, and I know that it's not easy to have these pains from your childhood come up, or to have people in your life that are still freaking triggering you, or freaking like pushing your buttons, or bringing up versions of yourself from 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, right? And it's like, how many more times are we going to tell that story? And I know it comes up a lot, especially for the holiday season, right? We get this all the time where people just want to keep bringing up our past and bringing, oh, you remember when you did this, and you remember when you did that, and you're like, I was 15. Like, I'm 55. How many more times are we going to have that conversation? I grew and died and came back like 15 times since then. Why are we still talking about it, right? But people can be comfortable with the old versions of ourselves, right? People can be comfortable with who we used to be. But now we have the opportunity to be greater, to be grander, to be more of who we've always been destined to be, without needing someone else's, I want to say, without needing someone else to honor where we're at, right? Without needing someone else to appreciate or to validate the changes and the growth that we're going through, right? You're doing this for you. This is your soul mission. This is your soul path. This is your goals, your dreams, your desires. Point blank and simple, has nothing to do with anybody else. Some people will join you on this amazing pathway and help to support you. Most people won't stay along the way, right? It's going to go up and down. You're going to meet some people. You're going to grow with some people. Some people are going to stick with you. Some people won't. It's cyclical, right? It is what it is. So, sorry if I keep sniffing my nose. It's cold where I'm at and I'm outside, but I wanted to be outside with you guys. So sorry if I keep sniffing. And there's been a lot of throat chakra and all this stuff healing going on within the collective. So we have to feel it to heal it, right? We're going to lean into it. And this Capricorn energy that we just got, the solstice gateway that we're going through, is allowing us to not just feel it, but to do something about it. It's like, all right, I felt this long enough. Now what? What came up for me recently, as I do a lot of shadow work and a lot of healing and a lot of deep inner work, right, is the fact that sometimes we go into these healing processes, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going in and doing your shadow work. But we can get so caught up in the healing that we forget to celebrate how far we've just come, right? And so now with this Capricorn energy, it's like we felt it. We did all these things. Fantastic. It's time to come out of the shadows, out of the tunnels, out of the caves. And it's time to acknowledge, you know what? The marker has moved a little bit. And yeah, maybe I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm a lot further than I've been. And so I'm going to acknowledge that the fact that the marker has moved, and I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to celebrate, and I'm going to rejoice, and I'm going to be grateful for where I'm at right now. And I want to see the view. It's like you're walking up a mountain, right? And you hit a little plateau. Yeah, you may not have reached all the way to the top of the mountain yet, right? But you're higher than you've been before. And now you have a different vantage point. And now you get to be like, wow, it's so beautiful up here. The air is so crisp. I can see, for miles around. Things that I didn't even know were there when I was down on the ground or in the valleys. That's where we're at right now, right? So we're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to keep taking the steps, and we're going to keep doing things. But you also get to stop and just take stock of where you're at right now and allow yourself to celebrate and rejoice as to who you are and where you are and where you've been. You guys have been doing a lot of deep inner work. You need to celebrate yourself, right? And this holiday season is here to just remind you of that. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate your losses. I celebrate everything, right? Sometimes you screw up. Fantastic. Way to go. I won't do that again. You know what I mean? Like, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes we just, when you know better, you do better, right? And a lot of the lessons that we learn in life is often what not to do when we're in those scenarios, right? Point blank and simple. So, we got the solstice. We got Capricorn energy going deep. Shout out to all the Capricorns. Happy birthday if you're a Capricorn. Giving you all the loves. We've had a lot of throat chakra healings and activations going on. And I know because I mean, like, for like 2 days, I could barely talk. And I was like, what is this? It's like, what is this? And then pounds in my head with the third eye and crown chakra activations, right? So I'm feeling a lot of that clearing and healing going through with the collective. A lot of root chakra activations as well. Like I said earlier, I did this beautiful abundance download and activation yesterday for the collective, and the stuff that got brought up and the stuff that got pulled up was so deep and so intense and so overwhelming, and it was like ripping my heart apart, right? Just feeling the sadness and the angst and the anxiety and the fear within the collective, right? Especially when it comes to our safety and our stability and our security and our foundation and our abundance, right? And so we have this energy being cleared out big time. And, you know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that me and Gaia work well together, right? So I can always tell what's going on with the collective as a whole from how I'm feeling within my own body and also from whatever weather she's providing for me. And after yesterday's activation, it was a lot of sunshine, a lot of beauty coming in. I was so excited about all of it. And then we had a big rain, right? So helping to really cleanse out and purify the rest of the energies that were kind of like left over. It was like, let's just wash away the pain, wash away the sadness, wash away this heaviness, right? And so I feel that within the collective, a lot of this stuff is being shifted out. We are moving into an age of abundance and prosperity and wealth and healing and wholeness, and one in which we haven't really seen the likes of before. And you guys have an opportunity right now to really just like take your piece of the pie and run with it, right? It's like, ooh, what can I do with this, right? How can I make this thing work for me? And you're being supported now with these deep Capricorn energies where it's like, not only do I have it, but now I'm going to know what to do with it, right? And if you're unclear about some of that stuff, call upon your guides, angels, ancestors, your spirit animals, spirit guides, galactic star family, whoever you're connecting with, right? On the other side of the veil is really going to bring that energy in to help support and grow you, okay? Sorry, I see some questions. Am I from Nigeria? No, I am not, my beloved. I am from New York. Can you tell? Can you tell? You can always tell I'm from New York when I get upset or if I just start flipping out. You'll hear it. I get very spicy. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to pull some cards. We're going to do Sacred Destiny as well as the Gateway Oracle. I'm not going to make this too long today because, like I said, it's cold where I'm at. But I wanted to come outside and connect with you guys and give you some messages. I hope everyone is enjoying the holidays. My kids have been off of school, driving me crazy. But I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. So thank you, angels. Thank you guys for being here with me in the collective at this time. I now call forth my team of light and the higher selves of everyone that is listening in right now live or will be watching a playback. Please give us messages that will serve everyone's highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? What do they need to see about the solstice and Capricorn energy? Amazing. Look at this. Receiving from angels. Call upon them. Call upon them, call upon them, call upon them at all times. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. You have so much support going on in the higher realms right now. Call upon your angels. Do never be afraid to work with them. The angels are here literally to serve us, right? To help, to support us. They don't tell us what to do, but they can give us clear guidance as to what the next best step would be and what our path of least resistance is going to be, right? So call upon them. I work with the archangels all the time. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Nathaniel, Archangel Ariel, all came through yesterday big time to help throughout these abundance codes, right? And activations. And we've had the Ascendant Masters coming in as well. Obviously, we have Yeshua's birthday coming up, but Mother Mary coming in, Mary Magdalene. So don't be afraid to ask for help. right? Don't be afraid to put it out there. You're going to be seeing feathers and coins and signs and synchronicities, right? Whether you're seeing certain numbers playing out over and over again, or there's like a song that's kind of like chasing you down, or you keep hearing like the same like lyrics being looped, or you're being drawn to watch another movie again, right? You're like, why can't I get away with it, right? There's messages everywhere. We are always being guided and supported on this path. It's just a matter of whether or not we're opening up to receive the messages that are available to us, right? So just open your hearts and open your minds and allow yourself to receive. Is it? Oh, it's starting to rain. All right, I'm definitely going to hurry this up. Bottom of the deck, dwelling in truth. Look, Gaia coming in like, we're not done with the clearing yet. We still got more to work to do. I stand in the light of truth. You are a luminous, sovereign being, a unique expression of the divine. You may not be able to expect the truth from other people, but you damn well better give yourself the truth. This is not about lying to yourself. This is not about hiding. This is always about being honest with yourself, with love and compassion. We've had a lot of energies brought up recently that did not feel good, right? And these things aren't being brought up to the surface for us to judge and criticize ourselves. Never, never, never that, right? The Most High said very clearly in the Bible, "In your lawless deeds I will remember no more." It is not God that is judging us or the goddess that is judging us. It is we who judge ourselves and we who judge each other, right? Although we're all reflections of each other, but we're sitting out here judging one another. Oh, you did this and she did that, and that's all well and good, but what about you, right? Focus the energies back on you. How are you showing up in these situations? How are you communicating in these situations? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you being kind to yourself? Are you being loving to yourself during this time? Really be honest with yourself about everything with complete love, all right? These things are coming up not for judgment and criticism, but for self-realization, self-knowledge, and self-love. When we know better, we can do better. That is the purpose of all of these energies coming up at this time, okay? Letting go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Time to move on. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life, all right? This is about really just allowing ourselves to just go with the flow of the universe and know that wherever we land, that's exactly where we're meant to be. Right? You don't have to be like a salmon swimming upstream and killing yourself and working really hard and driving yourself crazy in order to accomplish your goals and dreams. This is why we want to tap into our intuition. We want to trust when we get that intuitive prompt after we just came out of prayer and meditation to go to freaking Arby's and to figure it out, right? And we're like, all right, I'm going to Arby's. Why? Because we're in the flow and we're going to trust it. And we don't know who we're going to bump into or what we're going to see or what we're going to hear along the way, but we're allowing ourselves to be divinely guided. Your higher self, your team of light, your angels, your ancestors, they're always going to lead you to your highest and greatest good. It is God's will for you to be happy, joyful, and abundant. We block ourselves from our own blessings. All right? We get in our own way. Igniting courage. Yes, yes, yes. Call upon Archangel Michael to help you if you're ever feeling scared or not feeling courageous. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous, right? Say that. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. I am, two of the most powerful words in the universe, right? Because what we say after that becomes our reality. I am strong. I am valiant. I am courageous. I am loving. I am extraordinary. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am wise. Or I am sick. I'm tired. I'm miserable. I hate my life. I hate my job. No, we want to speak life over ourselves. Especially during this time of amplified and magnified manifestations, right? Again, we are manifesting like this at an accelerated rate. Good, bad, or indifferent, whatever you're putting out is coming back to you. Good, bad, or indifferent. So what you're speaking about, you will bring about. What are you saying? What are you speaking right now? What is your I am? Use it to empower you. Use it to bless you. Use it to bring abundance into your life, right? Abundance of love and wealth and peace and joy and harmony, okay? Amazing. Look at that. Cut the deck. Thriving. I love this for you. I love it. Angels and guides, let's get some final messages for the collective. What do they need to know? What do they need to see for the solstice and Capricorn energy? I love it. Beautiful. Look, again, release. Let go of the things that are not serving you, guys. It's time to let go of those old stories, those belief systems, the things that are just not serving your highest and greatest good, right? It's time to walk away from that energy. And there's nothing wrong with it, right? I know we get so caught up sometimes in the storylines and who we used to be that it's scary. It's almost like you don't even know who you would be without that trauma, without that drama, without that kind of belief about yourself. But tell yourself a new story, right? What is the version of you that's happy? What is the version of you that's thriving? What is the version of you that's not struggling? What is the version of you that has fulfilling relationships and pleasurable sex and eats delicious foods and gets to travel and feels safe in their own body and their space, right? What about that? So it's time to release those stories, the stories that are not serving you anymore, and to move forward. All right? Can you move forward? Are you willing to release it? If autumn has taught us nothing, and I'm not just talking about me this time, but if the season of autumn has taught us nothing, it's about letting dead things go, right? The trees release, the beautiful deciduous trees release their leaves every autumn, going to winter, so that they have space for the new growth in the spring. That's what we're stepping into, right? We're letting this go so that we can allow ourselves to have room and space for what we really want. It's like cleaning out your house. Say you bought like a new living room set, right? You go to the store, you buy a new living room set because you know you need to get rid of the old one. Cool. Now it's going to get delivered. So you come home, and now guess what? You got to make space for the new living room set. So now you're going to get rid of the old one, right? And maybe you're going to donate it. Maybe you're just going to throw it outside. Either way, it's got to go so that you can make space for this new. That's all this is. We're cleaning out the old furniture, the shit that's dingy and tattered and broken, that's not serving us anymore, and now we're making space for the new because we are abundant, we are prosperous, we do deserve this new furniture that's coming into our life. Simple. Hey, Cuzzo, I love you and miss you too. Simplicity. Again with the feathers. So these are the angels coming in once again, your ancestors coming in once again, letting you know that they're with you. You guys are going to be seeing, I feel like a lot of you have already been seeing it, but you're probably going to be seeing them more in the next few weeks, feathers, right? And in places that are unexpected. Definitely unexpected. But keep things simple and easy, and don't forget to ask your angels and guides for help. We have amazing ancestors and angels and guides and support in the spiritual world that will help you. That will help you. Why do it all alone if you don't have to? Just ask for help. Just put it out there. Sometimes people can suck, right? It is what it is. And you want to ask someone for help and you want them to kind of support you. And it's like, wow, you've done 20,000 things for this person. And when you call them, it's crickets, right? They don't answer the phone. The number you reach is no longer in service. All of a sudden, they can't help you. But God forbid you should tell them no one time. And then it's like, you're the devil. So ask your angels if you don't want to talk to people, right? And they will send the people into your life that can help you, that will support you, that will give you love. You'd be surprised how many people will actually have your back if you let them. But we have to be open to receive, and we have to be willing to ask and to speak our truth. Okay? Openness. I love, 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 love this energy. Beautiful full moon, bright starry sky, right? The truth always comes out in the light, allowing yourself to be open to what to receive. Be open to dream. Be open to imagine. Be open to be blessed. You have this coming in for you. I feel like some of you are even resonating as starseeds and you're realizing you're multidimensional. Be open to the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understandings that are coming to you. You know what, Neo? Follow the white rabbit, right? Go down the rabbit hole. See where it leads you. I feel like this is coming in for some of you. You're beginning spiritual truths and knowledge and awarenesses that you haven't completely tapped into. This is the time to tap into it. Be open to the messages that you're receiving. Be open to the signs and the synchronicities that you're seeing around you, right? What does that mean to you? Why are you seeing certain insects or certain animals all the time or certain repeating numbers, right? Be open to those messages and look into it. Right? Dive into it. What does that mean for you on your path, right? For your mission. The solstice is a gateway, right? And we have activations coming in that are opening you up again to a time of true abundance and prosperity. But you have to be willing to walk through that gateway. Nobody's going to force you, right? There's not angels like standing at the door with like a gun to your head being like, yo, you better go get your blessings. No, you absolutely have the choice. Like, you can either walk towards the light and enjoy the abundance and prosperity in your Eden, or you can stay where you're at. It really is that simple. But guess what you get when you walk through this light? Abundance, prosperity, healing, nurturing, balance, joy, peace, love. Right? That is all available to you at this time. But you need to be willing to do the work. And by doing the work, I mean getting up and taking a step forward. And last but not least, we have patience coming in. And this isn't just about the patience that we have to have for others, right? But this is also being patient with yourself. A lot of healing is coming in also. You can get that with this unicorn energy, right? They have the healing in their horns. But you're not going to be away for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years and then wake up one day and all of a sudden we flip the light switch and everything has changed and everything is all copacetic, hunky-dory, beautiful. It's just unrealistic. All right? It took you a long time to get to this point. You learned these distorted beliefs and structures over decades for many of you, right? And so you need to be patient with yourself during the healing process. And once you have an awareness that something is kind of amiss, I know it can kind of feel frustrating. You kind of want to get it done. It's like, oh, now I see where the problem is. Cool, let me fix it. Right? But sometimes we just need to take our little bit of time, right? Sometimes we need to call in some help. Sometimes you need to look at things a little differently or approach them a little differently, right? If you've lived your whole life out of fear and angst and worry, it's not going to necessarily be easy for you to just all of a sudden live your life through love, right? Because that's all you've ever known. All you've ever known was the fear and the anxiety and the worry and the stress and the scarcity and the lack. And so now you're having to teach yourself that all you knew wasn't what you needed to know, and then you have to relearn how to live, right? It's like trying to learn how to walk again, trying to learn how to write again. So be patient with yourself. But I will tell you this, it's going to be a lot faster to heal the energy than it did to have it be distorted, right? It took you a couple of decades to get to this point, but it's not going to take you that long to do the healing once you step into it. But we got to lean into it, right? We got to feel it to heal it. That's where we're at right now. Beautiful, powerful, strong time. I'm so excited. Is it always going to be easy? Not necessarily. Can you have a lot of fun with this process and have it like work for your highest and greatest good? Absolutely. And that's a part of this message, is to have some joy in your life, right? Like, realize that a lot of the stuff that you're going through right now is going to be hilarious to look at 5 or 10 years from now, right? You're going to sit back and be like, wow, I can't believe like I allowed myself to do that. It's almost like, for those of us, and I'm dating myself because I'm 44, but if you grew up like during the 80s and then you look back at those pictures and you're like, why was my hair like that? Why was I wearing leg warmers? Like, why are my clothes so bright, right? It's just like, it's like that. So take a moment today or tomorrow, right, as we're approaching this beautiful new supermoon in Capricorn, which is really going to help you manifest at an all-time high, right, really accelerating this level, and see, what do you want your life to look like in the next 5, 10, 15 years? What does that look like to you? Where are you living? What are you eating? What are your finances looking like? Are you working? Do you own your own business? Have you retired? Do you have children? Are they living with you? Or are they in school? Have they moved out? Are you in a relationship? Are you team single? Like, what are the things? And really just sit with that energy and plant those seeds with crystal clear clarity, right? And put it out there. You know what, Divine? I want to be making $200,000 in my business a year, and I want to travel the world with family and friends, and I want to laugh every day, and I'll take that or something better. Always add the or something better when you're putting stuff out to the universe, because we don't always perceive our own best interests, right? And so if I'm asking God just for a flight to freaking Miami and I'm cool whatever I get, and then all of a sudden I was happy with the freaking coach tickets, but the Most High wants to give me like a private freaking flight or put me on like in first class. Guess what? I'll take the something better, right? I'm always asking the divine for something better because I like the upgrade package, right? I want the VIP. I want the box seats. Give me all of the things. Give me all of the things. Why not? I'm a child of the universe. I was created in the image of the divine. I can literally bring forth worlds into existence. Why wouldn't I ask for an upgrade on my freaking plane tickets? If I can get it, why not? Putting it out there, you never know who I might be sitting next to, right? These are all the things. So, anyway. I pray God's grace covers and touches every one of you. I pray that you're all safe this holiday season. If you are with family during this time and it happens to be not always the most joyous of moments, I am sending you joy and love and peace. I know that the holidays can be very triggering for people, right? Whether you are alone during this holiday season, maybe because you're single or your family has, you don't have any family, or if you happen to be with family and they just push your buttons, right? Either way, I'm sending you all the love and I'm sending you hugs. I hope that you travel safe. I hope that you're feeling safe. I hope that you feel loved. I hope that you're getting love. I hope that you're open to receiving the blessings that are available to you in all things, in all ways, in all ways. These are the things. Let me see. Let me go through the comments. See if I missed anything. Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this day. I hope that you're having an amazing day. I love you guys. Love you, Cuzzo. Thank you for being here. I love it. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. You guys are great. Do we have any questions? Happy Thursday, people. I hope you go out there and make it happen. Manifest, 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 manifest that wealth. Definitely check out, I have some reading specials going on my website, theenlighteneddaughter.com. Definitely follow me on YouTube at The Enlightened Daughter. I'm on YouTube almost every single day. I definitely have some specials going on for readings, and I'm also releasing some activation kits, which I'm super excited to share with all of you guys. Like I said yesterday, I had a beautiful download come in for abundance, so really deep clearings and healings when it comes to the energy of abundance, which is going to help to activate all the beautiful wealth and abundance and like millionaire codes that are residing within everyone. Also had one come in a few weeks ago where we did the energy of love. So opening up to the energy of love, unconditional love from the universe, love of self, intimate, familial, platonic, whatever. However love is showing up in your life, really activating that, right? Because we really want to be living our lives through our heart chakra. So that's super exciting. Definitely check it out on my website, theenlighteneddaughter.com. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up because I'm kind of chilly and it's just getting colder. Because we're about to get a huge snowstorm coming in. The weather is going to drop. It's like in the 40s right now. It's going to drop down to like the single digits. So I'm going to go wrap this up. But I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you always. Thank you, Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, for being here with us and me in the collective. Thank you for bringing these messages forth. And thank you for blessing every person that has just tapped into this message at this time. I pray that you bless their hands, bless their finances, bless their health, bless their families, bless their travels, bless their business, bless their careers, bless them in every area of their life. May grace touch them in every single area in life, even when the areas that they don't know how to ask for it, Lord. And may you hear the prayers that are residing within their heart and bring them to fruition. May their dreams come true. May they be put on their highest and greatest timeline. And may they be blessed in all their do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Ashe and amen. All right. I love you guys. And I will see you later. Happy holidays, everyone.